Welcome to the kitchen of chaos.
We're doing meatloaf. Can you say meatloaf?
Meatloaf. My favorite rock singer.
So, nothing really particularly interesting about meatloaf. This is 85/15. I'm going to do about 16 pounds in 2 meatloafs. There's about 30 people to eat, so that's figure half a pound each after it cooks, which isn't a lot. So it may look like a crazy amount right now, but that's a lot of people. So I have about 12 cloves of garlic that I've minced up. I'm going to put tons of onions in because my father-in-law likes lots of onions. And the only thing you need to remember is about a teaspoon of salt per pound of meatloaf, of beef or veal or whatever you're using, and 2 eggs for 2 pounds. And a half a cup of milk and a couple slices of white bread. I'm using sourdough. And that's for a 4-pound meatloaf. So 2 eggs per 4 pounds. And then the ratios would be the same. So, and then I'm just going to put in some other stuff to make it taste good, hopefully. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got the onions and garlic sort of sweating, sauteing, not really, but I guess a little color wouldn't hurt them, but I just want to basically get them mostly cooked. What? Did you run out of kitchen implements to play with? Come here. Come here, sweetheart. There we go. Alright, so you have to hold the camera for me, right? Yeah, that's a good one, Dad. So we're going to make a glaze. Today, I looked in the cupboard and I saw some enchilada sauce. And some organic ketchup. Good bit of that. You can just use plain ketchup, of course, but why do something simple when you can make it complicated? And some spicy brown mustard. And some chili sauce that we just got. Some homemade chili sauce, which smells awesome. So about half a cup of that, or a cup. What is this? Yeah, a cup of that. Half a cup, I don't know. Some red wine vinegar. Give it a little bit of a tang to go with that sweet. Some apple cider vinegar. And we'll see how that looks. And then if it looks too thin, we'll just kind of simmer it down until it gets to be a kind of a glazed consistency. And then we'll put that on before we put the meat in the... Oh, delicious lenses. So those are looking semi-done. You basically just want to get most of the juice out of them before you put it in so it doesn't get all watery and get some color and flavor. So we'll put those off to the side and then we'll mix our meat. Alright, in here I have about 2 cups of milk and 6 pieces of sourdough bread that I've sort of mashed up with my hands. And that's just soaking. And then we're going to put 8 eggs in. Maybe I'll just mix that in with the eggs in with this before I put the meat in. What? You want some of that? That's not good to eat. That's not good yet. We'll put it in the oven first with some meat, and then you can have some, okay? So yeah. Alright, that glaze is smelling awesome. Just singeing my nose hairs. It's so vinegary and tangy and good. And I'm going to chop up some roasted red peppers, since I just saw them and I thought that would be good. Give it a little bit more moisture. You can use anything you want in meatloaf. You can use carrots and celery or onions, or some people put prunes in it. Uh-oh. Hold on. She's okay. She just shut a door and scared herself. She locked herself away from me. Not the fridge door. Don't worry. Bird? You see a bird? So I'm just going to chop these up and put them in with the meat. Mix it up with the meat, and that'll help keep it moist and give it some interesting color and texture. Baby? Where do you see baby? Where? In there? I hope not. Alright, so that is the onions and the pepper and the soaked sourdough bread. And I'm going to put in some dried basil on the recommendation of my mother-in-law, and some blame it on me, it's your fault if it's horrible, and some garlic powder and some chili powder and some cumin, and probably some ketchup, I believe. So some ketchup and some eggs, and we'll put the meat in and mix it up. So these are the meatloafs. That one has barbecue sauce on it, that one has my glaze, and I forgot to put salt in the meat because I'm an idiot. So I was going to show you how much salt to put in, but I didn't put any in, so we'll have to do it afterward. But it looks good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Meatloaf with chili glaze, homemade mashed potatoes. See you next time on the Kitchen Chaos. Rock on!